Amber, and thank you for joining me for this edition of Masterpiece Library. We'll be reading a few selections from a few famous American poets today in celebration of National Poetry Month. Join me now for Edgar Allan Poe's A Dream Within a Dream. Take this kiss upon the brow, and, in parting from you now, this much let me avow. You are not wrong who deem that my days have been a dream. Yet if hope has flown away in a night or in a day, in a vision or in none, is it therefore the less gone? All that we see or seem is but a dream within a dream. I stand amid the roar of a surf-tormented shore, and I hold within my hand grains of the golden sand. How few, yet how they creep through my fingers to the deep, while I weep. O God, can I not grasp them with a tighter clasp? O God, can I not save one from the pitiless wave? Is all that we see or seem but a dream within a dream? One More Brevity by Robert Frost. I opened the door so my last look should be taken outside a house and book. Before I gave up seeing and slept, I said I would see how Sirius kept his watchdog eye on what remained, to be gone into if not explained. But scarcely was my door ajar, when past the leg I thrust for bar slipped in to be my problem guest. Not a heavenly dog made manifest, but an earthly dog of the carriage breed, who, having failed of the modern speed, now asked asylum, and I was stirred to be the one so dog preferred. He dumped himself like a bag of bones. He sighed himself a couple of groans, and head to tail then firmly curled, like swearing off the traffic world. I set him water, I set him food. He rolled an eye with gratitude, or merely manners it may have been, but never so much as lifted chin. His hardtail loudly smacked the floor, as if beseeching me, please, no more. I can't explain, tonight at least. His brow was perceptibly trouble-creased. So I spoke in terms of adoption thus. Gusty, old boy, Dalmatian Gus, you're right, there's nothing to discuss. Don't try to tell me what's on your mind, the sorrow of having been left behind, or the sorrow of having run away. All that can wait for the light of day. Meanwhile, feel obligation-free. Nobody has to confide in me. 'Twas too one-sided a dialogue, and I wasn't sure I was talking dog. I broke off baffled. But all the same, in fancy, I ratified his name, Gusty, Dalmatian Gus, that is, and started shaping my life to his, finding him in his right supplies and sharing his miles of exercise. Next morning, the minute I was about, he was at the door to be let out, with an air that said, I have paid my call. You mustn't feel hurt if now I'm all for getting back somewhere or further on. I opened the door and he was gone. I was to taste in little the grief that comes of dogs' lives being so brief, only a fraction of ours at most. He might have been the dream of a ghost, in spite of the way his tail had smacked my floor so hard and matter of fact. And things have been going so strangely since, I wouldn't be too hard to convince. I might even claim he was serious. Think of presuming to call him Gus. The star itself, heaven's greatest star, not a meteorite but an avatar, who had made an overnight descent to show by deeds he didn't resent my having depended on him so long, and yet done nothing about it in song. A symbol was all he could hope to convey, an intimation, a shot of ray, a meaning I was supposed to seek, and finding, wasn't disposed to speak. Emily Dickinson's There Is No Frigate Like a Book. There is no frigate like a book to take us lands away, nor any coursers like a page of prancing poetry. This traverse may the poorest take, without a press of toll. How frugal is the chariot that bears a human soul.